Hello Kise family, this is Kise College YouTube channel and welcome to Comrade's Story, where we will be talking about the different stories that surrounds Comrade life apart from being in a class. So we are going to have those unfiltered topics and the raw and candid conversation. So I'll be your host for this episode of the Comrade's Story. My name is Brian Law School.
My name is James Kitao.
So let's get into the Comrade's Story now into the Comrade Stories topic, and let's now talk about what are some of the challenges that the comrades, and let's say these comrades are mostly are youth, are Gen Zs, right? First of all, can you introduce yourself to the people and the role that you have here in Kise?
My name is James Kimani Getao, the acting president of Kise for now, and also a software engineer student in the institution.
Oh wow. If I may ask you as a president or as someone in the student council, how is the journey so far?
The journey is so fair enough, and also not that much fair in terms of challenges, because there are upcoming challenges which we are supposed to adopt, and also sometimes adjust our minds and our character towards the issues that are upcoming.
You know, when we were in high school, we could see a lot of, like, let's say the student council, they were being like helped, or they were being how can I say, they were being supported by teachers, and we used to fear teachers back in high school. But now when it comes to now, like the college level, things are different. Do you feel like do students listen to whatever you're saying then?
Okay, it will depend, because when you are being elected as a leader, you need influence as part of you, and the level of your influence will depend on how many people are going to listen to your grievances and also what you are selling to them in terms of leadership. So to me personally, I can say that the aspect of mobilizing people and gaining influence is part of people listening to you.
On a rate of 1 to on a rate of 1 to 10, how can you rate your influence?
Okay, for that,
on a scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10, let's say 8.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you're serious about this leadership.
Yeah,
so
serious.
When the youths, how do the youths perceive leadership according to you?
The youth perspective
ama unasemanga kwa leader ni kwa mblena, kwa mchochezi nini?
Okay, it depends, because leadership is a calling to me, and also leadership is something that you give out so that you can serve. Because in terms of one wanting to join leadership, you must have also passion.
True.
So to me, I usually say that if you want to join leadership and you are a youth or a Gen Z, it is up to you, and also the benefits that are occurred in you joining that leadership.
Do you believe leaders are made or born?
Leaders are made.
Leaders are not born. Because that conversation, are leaders born or leaders made? But it's true, leaders are made. So if I can ask you as a president, not only as a president but also a comrade who is pursuing his higher learning, what are some of the challenges? The most challenges that people are facing right now is mental health issues, and these mental health issues carries a lot. If we try to talk about every cause of mental issues that is happening in the country, but one thing is lack of money. At this point in life, or at this point in stage of life, that's where we see a lot of youth, even not wamelelewa church, that's where they start going astray, that's when they start using drugs, because of a lot of pressure that comes with the adolescent stage, especially you meeting your peers. What can you say to people who think, like, especially here in college, and thinking like they don't have money and they are failing in life just because they don't have money and they are broke?
Okay, the issue of mental challenges, we can say that it's an issue that is being addressed in various ways. In terms even in our institution and campuses. But it's also a major challenge that as leaders we are facing. Because we have a lot of students who are taking drugs. Some of our students who are also legging their studies and going out of institutions to just do things that are not related to life, you see. So it's something that is a big challenge to me as a leader of KISE. But what I usually say is we have mental awareness days to educate and also to prevent
mental awareness days.
Prevent our students from going through those challenges mentally. Also, we usually take advice on people who are also I think psychologists. They come and coach our students and try and understand what is it they are going through. So to me, I can say it's a major issue, and hata mimi personally, huwa inanisumbua
kusota.
Kusota.
What do you think is the repercussion of kusota? Is it some people say it's just stage of life kusota and they're okay with that? Some people saying that it's now the government which is making them, like the structure of the government is making them like and the government should be doing something like in other countries whereby you see people they're studying and they're still learning and they're still earning So what to someone who really wants to get money at
a very young age,
especially in college, and you have already the pressure of getting money, because one thing that comes with the pressure is you coming to school and finding other people have more money than you, and you are from the same age. You get you understand what I'm saying? And the pressure that you think like, oh my god, I'm a failure, like my age mates kona pesa and they don't have, and we're in the same age group, especially in college where you come and meet together. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay, what I will say in that is there's something called self-awareness and accepting where you are. Because the issue is you come from various areas and villages, you meet in a campus where you come from different backgrounds. Okay, so you find a guy who is driving a moti and you are cycling back to the hostel. So it's something that pains a lot, but by the end of the day, you came here to change life. By acquiring the education in your institution, by coming to this institution, you have come to change.
True.
Because at this period of time of a young man, I don't expect you to have billions. I expect you to try and earn the skills
to make those billions.
You understand? So I usually say you just come and accept yourself and also try to cope up. What are they doing? I'm not doing.
But true. And speaking about that, if I may add some little sense from my side, is that I think there's every stage of life, and sometimes your current status in life, it's not because of you, or it's not your fault you being in that position that you are in right now. Sometimes it's our parents that are making us to be in this stage of life that you're in right now. And again, life happened a bit at a time. If you're not from a wealthy generation, a generation of wealth, that means for you to acquire that generation wealth, it takes step by step. One step is that you are in KISE or you're in that college studying, right? That's just one step of you achieving those things that you are achieving. Now, this thing, if I say a lot of youths, especially here in college, they're Gen Zs, right? And there's this thing that a lot of pressure that they are receiving is from parents, is from people from the society, that everyone wants you to be successful, everyone wants you to behave like this, everyone wants to, they expect you to do this, to behave like this, to act like this, to wear like this, and things are changing. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, things are changing, and the aspect of one believing in himself. There's somebody who is called McNaughton it's an author who said that if you come from a poor background, a rich background should come from you. True. If I'm not wrong. So if the matter is accept yourself as a comrade or a Gen Z.
Accept yourself.
And try to learn the aspect.
And be grateful of the things that you already have. Because ukijirank mahali, kuna watu people they lack more than you.
You lack a lot. Because the thing is, when you wanna drive these motives, they have accepted this is me and this is my family. You can't change someone who comes from a rich family to behave like a poor family.
Yeah, sure.
But this from poor family, he or she doesn't just accept himself and say, hey, mimi home kunakaa hivi na hivi. You see, he wants or she wants to say, oh, you know, my parents, mashamba ikigawa alikuwa wapi?
Ati wengine wakati wazazi walikuwa wanapelekwa majuku kwa
ulikuwa unafanya. Those are propagandas. What I can say is, by one accepting what he or she is and by believing in yourself, that is the most aspect of life that you can give.
What about the pressure that these people are giving us? Your parents are expecting you at you, especially to men, unaambiwa like at if you are 20 years and above or 18 years and above, as a man you're supposed to be providing for yourself. In that, in this state that unakuta a lot of people in college hadi mzazi hajawahi kucall kukuuliza unaendeleaje. You only call when you need money or you need something from them. They don't care about your well-being. Especially the person who is watching right now, maybe he or she is a student in college. What do you have to tell them? That these feel like their parents have neglected them since they came to college. Is it part of adulthood that you're supposed to be okay with it? Or your parents have issues?
I think things are changing, Brad, and that's what you're supposed to understand. Because right now, it is not a matter of one depending on his parents. It's how can I be self-independence? Because we have a lot in our online platforms that people can go and grab and have money from them. So my seek and my prayer is, where do our Gen Zs go? Because now we have net all over Kenya, even in those villages. Let us not dwell in our parents' restrictions, their evil words to us, atutaendelea, mbona sijui ufanyange hivi kama nani. You just
that's again another issue. Your parents unaanza kucompare na watoto wenyewe. That's so toxic.
Mbona nani alienda akapata job and
wewe unafanya nini?
It's something that we are supposed to look on. No. It's something
we as young people also our parents need to do something.
Okay, in the sector of our parents, they are the main game changers. But they are them. You can't change your parent attitude, but you can change your self attitude towards what you hear from your parents.
True.
It's about how can I become someone smart more than my parents. They are saying things about me. How can I prove them wrong?
Yeah, and again, I also feel like if you want to be self-independent, I don't think it's a duty in the society for you to be self-independent, but it's something that should come within you. And I believe, I choose to agree with you the way you say that you are not supposed to depend on your parent. But I believe, even though you are my parent, even though my parents are there, I don't have the privilege of having my parents right now. But if your parents are already, I believe those parents are supposed to take care of you even in your old age. I think we should get away with those mindset here. Mtu akifika 18 years anaachiliwa aende, like you unaachiliwa, you grow your wings. Okay, you can be allowed to go and grow your own wings and just fly alone, but your parents are not supposed like to just leave you because you're becoming an adult. And that thing of maybe for example nataka kukua self-dependence, let it come. We will only raise a great nation if people are willingly to become self-independent. Because some of people out here, especially young people, they are not depending on themselves because they wanted to.
That's true,
right? Because maybe wazazi walikutoa nje and they don't care about you, so you have to like huku, let me just be self-independent. Some people are being forced to be self-independent. Unawachiliwa and everything. Now unakuja college, you meet people who are being called by their parents every day. And imagine kuna watu wengine they're in college and their parents have never like even called them. It's something very much.
But Brian, there's something I usually say to myself. Peer pressure is something that should be by the way.
Peer pressure.
Because that is the most propaganda that is